From cryptids that defy explanation to humanoids that seem ripped straight from nightmares. Something sinister is preying on the unsuspecting people. Could it be an ancient being? A government experiment gone wrong? Or something else entirely?
Pocong lu guys. Iya nggak sih?
Buckle up, because the truth behind these mysterious attacks
What is that?
is stranger than you ever imagined.
Go! No! Run! Tawero. Aga.
The wilderness is full of unexpected moments, and not all are good.
Astagfirullah. Astagfirullah ya Allah.
One night, a camper enjoying the quiet suddenly heard strange noises nearby. Feeling both curious and cautious, he picked up his flashlight to check. What he saw left him stunned.
Tawero. Aga. Garet perbesari.
A strange, monster-like creature that seemed as if it belonged to another world. Terrified, he didn't wait a second longer and ran, leaving the unsettling scene behind.
Usbika limatullahi tammat min syarri ma khalaq.
The silence of the abandoned town hides many secrets. A traveler wandering through an abandoned town heard strange noises coming from an old house. Curiosity led him inside, where he found a cage with a peculiar owl locked within. The owl's unsettling presence and eerie stillness gave it a look as if it were from another world. He got scared and decided to leave, which was the right call, I would say. The woods are full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. These YouTubers set off to explore the woods and stumbled upon an abandoned old house. Inside, everything seemed normal until they were about to leave. At the door stood a strange being with long fingers and a face that looked almost alien. Before they could do anything, it ran off into the woods. Terrified, the boys rushed back to safety. The shortcut through the woods was supposed to save time. A woman heading home late from work lost her way and found herself in unfamiliar territory. Out of nowhere, a giant creature appeared in front of her. Its body resembled a Sasquatch, but with one eye and one horn. She got terrified and quickly left, not daring to look back. Sometimes, the night brings things you don't expect. A man on his way home at night was startled when a strange dinosaur appeared right in front of him. Its eyes seemed possessed, adding to its terrifying presence. The man got scared badly and had no idea how it was possible. Then it ran into the depths of the woods, leaving the man confused. A worker returning late at night to his home in a small town in Indonesia felt an eerie presence. As he entered his room, he found a werewolf-like creature lurking inside. Terrified and unsure of how it got there, he quickly ran outside. When he checked again, the creature was gone, leaving him shaken and wondering if it was ever really there. Farm life is full of surprises, some unsettling. Awoken by strange noises in the middle of the night, a farmer went to investigate. To his shock, he found a baby goat with an unusual face and terrifying eyes. Before he could react, it went into the fields and disappeared. The farmer stood still, his mind replaying the strange and haunting encounter. The woods can hold more than just secrets. Friends searching for a missing companion followed eerie noises to an abandoned house.
Touch.
Inside, they were horrified to see a dark humanoid figure with horns. For a moment, they thought it might be their friend transformed into something sinister. Overwhelmed by fear, they ran from the site. Their friend was never found, and the memory of what they saw haunted them forever. The fields can hide more than you expect. While walking through the fields, a man noticed something moving nearby. Suddenly, a chupacabra appeared from the tall grass, terrifying him. Though shaken, he stayed calm and watched the creature before leaving. When he returned later with friends to search for it, the creature was nowhere to be found, leaving only unanswered questions behind. A farmer was burning waste in his fields when he suddenly felt a strange movement behind him. Out of nowhere, a terrifying creature that looked like a Sasquatch appeared, its long, twisted fingers and sharp teeth scaring him. Its wild, messy hair made it look even more monstrous. Terrified, the farmer ran, leaving the field behind, unsure of what he had just encountered. In a small town in Indonesia, strange noises came from the woods, but no one dared to go near. A brave boy, gifted with magic powers, went there to uncover the source. There, he saw a long, white creature standing right in front of him. Using his magic, the boy cast a spell, making the creature vanish, but the boy disappeared as well, never to be seen again. The woods often hold more than just trees and wildlife. A trail camera caught a man walking through the woods, not knowing danger was close by. Suddenly, a ghostly figure appeared, moving toward him quickly. The man, scared and shocked, managed to run away, making it out and knowing he had narrowly avoided something sinister. In a small town in Peru, locals believed something unusual was happening deep in the woods. To investigate, a local officer went alone in the middle of the night. After a while, he heard something moving nearby. Suddenly, he spotted a strange creature eating something that looked like meat. He couldn't see it clearly, but the sight was terrifying. The officer quickly left, unsure of what he had just encountered. A man driving down a quiet road saw a strange creature by the side. Suddenly, it started chasing him. He nervously watched it in his side mirror as it moved quickly and strangely. After a while, the creature stopped and vanished into the woods. The man didn't know who or what it was, or why it chased him, leaving him with more questions than answers. A group of friends went deep into the forest for camping, but they never returned. Worried, another friend went alone to search for them. What he saw there shocked him. His friends were still there, but they were possessed. Some of them were acting like witches, speaking in strange voices. He tried his best to help them, but it was too dangerous. Terrified, he had to leave. Since then, they were never seen again. An expert believed a beast lived deep in the woods. He visited the woods often, searching for signs of it. One day, while exploring, he found an old, broken house. Inside, he saw what he had been searching for, a beast quietly watching him.
Allahu Akbar.
It looked like it had been there for many years. Terrified, he quickly left and never returned to the woods again. A hiker was returning from his trek when he heard strange noises from the woods. He went to check and was shocked by what he saw. A skinwalker was staring at him, but before he could get a good look, it disappeared into the woods. He left, still unsure of what he had seen, and the encounter remained a mystery. A man was exploring the woods when he noticed something strange in the distance.
He's just up there.
It looked like a strange being from another planet, acting weirdly. He quietly kept watching it from afar, trying not to be noticed. Then, suddenly, it disappeared into the woods. The man was left confused, not knowing what he had seen, and the strange being remained a mystery.
Oh, he spotted me. Okay, I better get back down.
A vlogger was camping in the woods when he heard strange noises.
I've heard that weird alien noise again.
He started explaining everything in his video, talking about a creature he thought might be nearby. Suddenly, a creature like the rake appeared behind him for a split second, caught on camera. The vlogger didn't notice it while recording. When he watched the video later, he was shocked to see it. Terrified, he left the site and never returned.
Literally could hear it swooping across.
The goatman is said to hide in the shadows of forests, waiting to be found. A man went to explore the woods late at night, and everything seemed peaceful at first. But then, he felt something move nearby. To his surprise, it was the goatman. He couldn't believe his eyes as the creature came closer. Scared, the man ran away, unable to escape the fear of what he had just seen. Stay away from abandoned buildings. You might not be alone. A group of friends decided to enter an abandoned house known for strange happenings. At first, everything seemed normal, but then things started to feel off. When they reached the last room, it began to glow. As they got closer, a creature that looked like a witch appeared. It started chanting in a strange verse, and the friends were terrified. They ran away and never returned to the house again. In a small town, people often heard strange noises coming from the woods. One man decided to investigate. What he saw shocked him. A werewolf, weak and struggling to breathe. Confused and unsure, he decided to get help. But when he returned, the werewolf was gone, and he never saw it again. The strange sight left him wondering what really happened in those woods. A man in Russia was coming home late at night when he saw something strange under a bridge. It looked like two vampires standing there, and it seemed like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. The man was terrified and quickly left the area, rushing home, unsure of what he had just witnessed in the dark. A strange video was recorded on CCTV. A man was chasing another man and suddenly attacked him. But then, something shocking happened. A demon-like creature appeared from the man who was being beaten. The attacker ran away, but no one could understand how this was possible or what exactly had happened. The mystery of the strange event remains unsolved. Maybe a demon was living inside him. A man was about to enter his apartment when he suddenly saw something that was hard to believe. A huge venom-like creature was moving through the air, its dark, slimy body gliding smoothly. He was scared that it might enter his body. He quickly decided it was better to run away from there, because who knows what could have happened. A man in Colombia was enjoying a swim in a river deep in the woods when something shocked him. He saw a zerg flying in the air above him. Surprised and curious, he quickly got out of the water to chase it. But before he could get close, it vanished into the sky, leaving him confused and wondering what he had just seen. An expert in Mexico was exploring fields while his friend recorded his video. As he went deeper into the area, a strange, ghostly figure suddenly started chasing him. His friend quickly called him back, warning him. When they watched the video, they were shocked to see the figure chasing him. Luckily, his friend noticed it in time and saved him from the dangerous encounter. A tourist in Romania went for a walk on a snowy day, enjoying the peaceful surroundings. But as he stepped outside, something terrifying appeared. A giant spider emerged from the woods, its massive legs moving quickly toward the city. The tourist couldn't believe what he saw. He quickly turned and ran, trying to escape the nightmare he had just seen. Back in 2003, a man believed that the ghost of a witch lived in the forest. He decided to record it on camera. After a long wait, he finally managed to capture footage of the ghost.
Wait, that was it again, right there. Wait.
But unfortunately, the man was never seen again. The only thing found was his camera.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god.
What exactly happened to him is unknown, but I guess that ghost must have done something.
That's not an animal.
A man went into the woods for camping, a place where no one goes, because they believed a dogman lived there. As he was setting up his camping gear, he felt movement nearby. Suddenly, he realized what it was. The very creature everyone had warned him about, the dogman. Realizing his mistake, he quickly ran away, terrified of what he had just encountered. If this video hadn't been recorded on CCTV, no one would have believed it. A man was running in fear down the street because something was chasing him. A giant spider with a long tail, looking like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. The man somehow managed to escape, but what the creature was remains a mystery to this day. In 2006, experts in Utah achieved something no one had done before. They set up a cage in the woods, not to capture any wild animal, but specifically for the legendary Bigfoot. Amazingly, they managed to trap one. Once it was caught, they studied it closely, observing every detail for their research. After gathering enough information, they decided to release it back into the wild. A woman bought a house that had been locked for many years. On her first day, the lights suddenly went out. When she entered her room with a flashlight, she saw a strange being with a humanoid face and a creepy smile. Terrified, she ran out of the house. When she returned later, it was gone. Now she might need to start looking for a new home. After seeing this, you will be extra careful while walking on the road. A man was walking home casually, unaware of what was about to happen. Suddenly, a strange, ghostly creature, probably a demon, jumped into his body. Now it might be controlling him, just like venom controls its host. A hunter in the woods didn't realize he could be hunted too, but not by any animal, by Bigfoot. He didn't notice how deep he had gone into the woods until he felt something strange moving nearby. Suddenly, he saw the massive Bigfoot standing behind the trees. He watched it quietly, then quickly ran away before it noticed him. In a small town in Mexico, a watchman saw something no one would believe. He noticed a strange light coming toward him, a glowing ball made of lights, fire, or some otherworldly energy. He got terrified, but he stood still, unsure of what to do. Suddenly, the glowing ball vanished into thin air. Everything ended up in a mystery which might never be solved. A group of workers finished cleaning the cemetery late at night. When one of them sat down to rest, something unexpected happened. A strange being suddenly appeared behind him and tried to pull him away. Terrified, he quickly managed to free himself. The sight of the creature left everyone in shock. Fearing for their safety, the workers ran away, rushing to leave the cemetery and never return. In a village in Indonesia, locals believe demons lived in one of the fields. A group of friends decided to investigate the area at night. At first, everything was normal, but then two dark humanoid demons with strange horns appeared. One of the friends, trying to fight back, was overpowered and beaten. Luckily, somehow, they managed to escape and saved their life. Otherwise, they would have taken him with themselves. A man heard strange noises coming from his yard in the middle of the night. He went outside to check, but saw nothing. Suddenly, behind the wall, he spotted a terrifying creature. Its entire body was red, like a demon from hell. The man, despite his fear, stood still and kept watching it. Then the creature vanished, leaving the man in shock and wondering what he had just seen. This man was getting late to reach home and decided to take a shortcut through the woods, unaware of what he would see. Suddenly, he noticed strange things moving in the air, looking like Zerg. Terrified, he quickly turned around, fearing there might be more ahead. He never went back to that area again, haunted by what he had seen. A group of kids were playing in the woods, unaware that they weren't the only ones there. While one of their friends was recording a video, a strange little being passed behind them. When they watched the video, they were shocked and quickly checked their surroundings, but found nothing. It seemed like they might have been in someone's territory, but they could never be sure what they had seen. Ever seen a creepy possessed girl? If not, watch this! A man was heading home late at night when he suddenly noticed someone behind a tiny wall. He got closer to check and was shocked. A little girl stood there, but her scary eyes and creepy look made the man realize she was possessed. He got terrified and ran away as fast as he could. The woods are a place of mystery, where strange things seem to hide just out of view. One night, a CCTV camera captured something terrifying, a skinwalker. The creature moved slowly through the trees. Its unnatural movement seemed to show it was on the hunt. The sight was unsettling, leaving everyone with an uneasy feeling, wondering just how many more hidden dangers the woods might be hiding.
You need to put me back. You want me back?
A group of friends went to explore the woods, hoping for an adventure. But something unexpected happened. They saw a tiny creature moving along the path, heading to its home. It was unlike anything they had seen before. As they watched, they noticed that there were probably many more creatures like it living in the woods. Curious but nervous, the friends decided to leave before they found out more. A camper was in the woods when he suddenly felt like someone was watching him. He looked around and saw two strange creatures, unlike anything he had ever seen. They seemed like they didn't belong to this world. The camper stared at them in shock, and they stared back. After a moment, the creatures turned and ran deeper into the woods, disappearing from sight. The camper, still in disbelief, quickly packed up and left. A farmer heard strange noises coming from his yard late one night. He went outside to check and was shocked to see a chupacabra feeding on his goat. Terrified, he stood still, unsure of what to do. When the creature noticed him, it quickly charged toward him. The farmer panicked and ran back to his house, managing to escape. Unfortunately, he couldn't save his goat, and the creature disappeared, leaving the farmer helpless.
That are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. 9 feet, 10 foot, I don't know, they look like aliens to us.
A local in LA saw something strange outside his yard through his CCTV camera. Terrified, he immediately called the police. When the authorities arrived, the creature was gone, and no trace was left behind. They searched the area, but couldn't find anything. The man was left with more questions than answers, and the mysterious sighting became a mystery no one could explain. Was it really an alien? No one knows. A CCTV camera in Austin, Texas, captured something unusual walking casually down the road. The creature looked unlike anything seen before, resembling a hybrid, the villain character from Ben 10. It moved slowly, as if unaware of being watched. Its tall, imposing figure and alien-like features stood out against the quiet streets. When locals went to check the area, nothing was found. The creature vanished without a trace, leaving the footage as the only proof of its strange existence. A man was enjoying the cold breeze on his balcony when something strange caught his eye. He looked over at the tree in his yard and saw a figure hiding among the branches. Curious, he grabbed a torch to get a better look. To his shock, it was a little demon, crouching in the tree, staring at him. Before he could react, the demon disappeared without a trace. A strange creature was flying around in a yard, unaware of the danger nearby. A cat, spotting the creature, quickly pounced on it, trying to catch and eat it. The creature struggled, but just as the cat got a hold, it managed to break free and fly away. What the creature was or where it came from was unclear, but it will never return there for sure. A vlogger decided to record a video in a cemetery in the middle of the night. As he was about to leave, he saw something terrifying. A devil-like creature with horns emerged from one of the graves, looking around. Luckily, it didn't notice the vlogger. Scared out of his mind, he quickly ran away, not daring to look back. He never returned to that cemetery again, haunted by what he had witnessed. A CCTV camera captured something unsettling late one night. A spirit of a baby moving along empty streets. The tiny figure appeared to float as it made its way down the road, with no one else in sight. People who saw the footage believed it was the baby of a witch, doomed to wander the streets. A trail camera caught something shocking. A very angry Sasquatch in the woods. The creature seemed upset and threw a large wooden stick at the camera. The stick hit hard, knocking the camera off its mount. The footage was shaky, but you could see the power of the throw and how strong the creature was. The camera was broken, but it still gave everyone a rare look at the furious Sasquatch. A guy was exploring the woods when he got lost and found himself in a thick, foggy area. Out of nowhere, he saw the Mothman standing in front of him. Terrified, he quickly hid behind a tree, watching in fear. The creature stayed still for a moment before suddenly flying up into the sky, disappearing into the fog. The man, still shaken, couldn't believe what he had just witnessed.
Oh, what the hell? He's right there.
While parking his car, a man saw something that was hard to believe. A chupacabra in the park, eating something on the ground.
Oh, what the hell? He's right there.
He was shocked as he never expected to see something like this here, so he quickly recorded a video and shared it online. People had different opinions about the footage. Some thought it was just an unusual goat, while others believed it was the legendary chupacabra.
Oh, what the hell? He's right there.
In a small town in Portugal, a watchman was doing his duty when he suddenly noticed a bright light coming from an abandoned house. Shocked, he went closer to check. From the window, he saw someone running from left to right inside the house. It looked like a witch, and the sight terrified him. He quickly ran away, and since then, no one dared to go near the house.
What is this place?
If you think only animals live in the woods, then you're wrong. A trail camera captured a dark little entity moving quickly through the trees. It was hard to tell how long it had been there, but the way it moved suggested it wasn't alone.
What is this place?
There must be more like this hidden in the woods, staying just out of sight, leaving everyone wondering what else lurks in the shadows of the forest.
What the is this place?
An expert placed a trail camera in the middle of the woods to capture animal behavior. What was caught on the camera, however, was unbelievable. A scary, ghostly figure that looked like the goatman. The expert had planned to explore the woods himself, but after seeing what was caught on tape, he's not sure he'll ever return. The footage left him with a sense of fear that he couldn't ignore.
What the
A tired traveler, weary from his journey, decided to rest in an abandoned town in the middle of the night. As he entered, he saw a strange sight.
What the
A group of people in black robes standing around a girl. She lay on the road as they started eerie spells. The atmosphere was mysterious, and the scared traveler quickly left, unsure of what he had witnessed. The mystery of that night haunted him ever since.